This short video is about how to tag an email when it is opened in a campaign. So the first thing you want to do is you want to head over to Marketing and Settings, and then you want to open Automation Links. We're going to create an automation link now just by scrolling down and clicking on Create Link. You might want to do this for each occasion, or have a separate link for each occasion that you want to record if somebody has opened an email. For this instance, you might want to call it the name of the email, the name of the sequence, you might want to date it, that's up to you. So I'm just going to call this one email open #1, and then I'm going to click on Save. Now before I leave this screen, I need to add an action. The action I'm going to add is to apply or remove a tag. So I'm going to tell it to apply the opened email tag. You can of course create one on the fly if you need to. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to save. So if this automation link is used, then it will apply that tag. I'm now going to look up here. Can you see the email ID? It says 25527. Well, I'm going to save now, and I'm going to write down 25527 so that I've got that for in a moment's time. It's all been updated successfully. It is a good idea at this point to write down the number, because if you've got an app like mine, where every time you create an email it creates a link, then you're going to have a very, very, very long list, and it can be very tricky to go and find the email link that you want if you have to come back to it later. So now I'm going to head over to the campaign builder. I've just got a very basic campaign here. I've put an email in, and now I'm going to add what we need to trigger that tag if it's open. So within the email you're going to put in a code snippet, and in the code snippet over here on the left, when it opens the box, you're going to open a div, and it will automatically give you the closing div as well. And then you're going to create a little image block. So what this does is Infusionsoft records an email as opened when an image pixel is opened. Pretty much all email service providers do that. That's how they say if an email is opened or not. So we're going to say that this is image source, which is like that, equals, and then open the double quotes, and then we're going to use a tilde, which is the squiggly horizontal line, and then with a capital L we're going to do link and a dash, and then we're going to enter the code 25527, which was the link ID that we wrote down a moment ago when we created the link. We're then going to close the tilde and close the quotes, and we're going to do a space, width equals open quotes 1 close quotes, space, height equals open quotes 1 close quotes 1 close quotes, space, slash, close that bit of code. So there we can see a very simple little line of code which is in there. You won't be able to see anything in this box. It might feel like it's disappeared, which is why if you put it right at the top and you always have something else in below it, you can actually bring it back. I'm going to set that to ready, and I'm going to set the sequence to ready, and now I'm going to show you a little test. So here I have my test contacts, which I'm going to select, and I'm going to push them into the campaign. And then we'll just wait for that to run. And what we can see now is that those 3 test contact records have now passed into the campaign. Waiting for those to come in the inbox so we can test the open. I'm now going to go to the my emails, and I can see here, I'm going to open it, bring it onto that screen. Here is the one that's been sent to me here. So go back to that contact record now that I've opened the email and see if the open tag has been applied. And if I go to this one, there we are. You can see just now that that opened email tag has now been applied. There's a couple of different ways that you can use this in practice. One might be that when that tag is applied, that you want them to go into, you want to pull them out of this sequence so that you can therefore either continue to email them until they open it, and then pull them out and push them into another sequence. You can also just use it for statistically, counting how many engagements you get on that email. I would always recommend as well, obviously, to have a call to action on any email as well for people to continue on their journey with you.